Welcome into Trans-America Field here on the campus of Charlotte. The 3, 5, and 4 USF Bulls come into the Queen City to take on number 22 Charlotte 49ers in a pivotal AAC matchup with plenty of postseason implications, as both sides are jostling to get into the top 6 so that they are in the AAC tournament come the end of the season. 49ers come into this one 6-0 at home. We'll see if they can keep their unbeaten streak alive here tonight. We'll be right back with starting lineups and referees after this. Into Sammy Colby at the top of the box. Colby's gonna cross it in, an opportunity for Stuber, that's gonna find the back of the net. What a goal, 49ers break the tie. Suber gets it into the middle to Lacey. Lacey with a beautiful find to Kirk. Kirk run into the goalie, chips it over his head, into the back of the net. Watts plays it in, but Hudson with the punch out. An aggressive move from the goalkeeper. Nick Scott again plays it in. That's just gonna be headed on, but nothing doing. As another save is tacked on to Hudson's scorecard. But he maintains possession. He has a streaking Kobe Carr, but he has Brad Dildy on the left side. Dildy over to Jauk. Jauk sends it home. Wallace gets rave reviews from the coaching staff, calling him more than just a goalkeeper. He's an all-around, really solid soccer player. This is his first year as a starter. And he already has more clean sheets this season than they had all of last season, 4 in a row. As that one is a foul, quickly played. He has Matthew Kirk on the outside coming in. Kirk left foot off Petroni. Another opportunity played over, and that's Nianjo. Big time goal from the 49ers. Less than 3 minutes into this game, they're already up 1-0. It's gonna be to Lacey. Lacey in the top of the net. Goal for Charlotte. Now Callum Watts will be making the trek over to the corner now from the near side, looking to play it in. He's gonna get it on up into Sammy Colby at the top of the box. Colby's gonna cross it in, an opportunity for Stuber, that's gonna find the back of the net. What a goal, 49ers break the tie. Insane corner kick, Watts gives it up to Colby, and it ends up in the back of the net. 49ers 1, SMU 0. Watch this replay here, just a perfectly designed corner kick. Colby gets to the top of the 18. Crosses it in, looks like Suber tries to head it, misses it, finds its way to the foot of Luke Johnson. And Colby, Sammy Colby with the assist, and Sean Suber get credited with the assist. A fantastic, fantastic set-piece goal for the 49ers here. So we're just under 20 minutes to play in the first half. And the fans here at Trans-America Field, the energy has come alive as the 49ers have found the back of the net. And historically speaking, at least the trend so far this season, is once the 49ers score 1 at home, it tends to loosen them up, and they play a lot better, and they tend to start just piling it on. As Jauk gets it on over to Carr, and Carr's gonna get dispossessed there. And Lacey's gonna play some high pressure on this one. Karskarin comes out and just clears it. Suber heads it up in the midfield, and SMU comes out of there as a whistle is called. Clock is stopped. Then we have an SMU player down. It looks to be Allender. And a yellow card is going to be assessed here. As we watch this one again, Allender comes in, tries to get to it, and just misplays the ball. Looks like Sammy Colby tries to dispossess Allender there and instead gets all of him in the leg. And that's going to get Kobe a yellow. Most likely since he really didn't get any of that ball and got all of Knut Allender. Free kick here for the 49ers. Wallace just gives it up to Luke Johnson. And a little give and go here between Suber and Johnson as they're the farthest men back. A little bit of offensive pressure that the 49ers are putting on SMU here. Sammy Colby gives it up to Jouk. Jouk tries to play with his back to the net, but unable to get the positioning he wanted. He's going to lose possession, and now SMU's on the counter here pretty quickly. As Petrius has been playing on the near side quite a lot tonight. He's now over there setting up on the far side, wondering if he's trying to get in a different type of run, taking on Zamar Wood rather than Ian Pilcher there. But SMU can't string together some passes, going to go out of bounds, and Pilcher will be throwing it in. So now JP Jordan with it. And Lacey's going to put a little bit of pressure on Karsgarin. We're just over 27 and a half minutes here in the first half. 49ers lead this one 1-0 thanks to Luke Johnson sending one home off of a perfectly drawn up corner play. As Kobe Carr checks out and Philip Jouk come out. Looks like Matthew Kirk comes in for the 49ers. And Brad Dildy will be coming in for Charlotte as well. Throw-in to come here for the 49ers as Zamar Wood to take it. A tough first half for sure between both sides. A little chippy, we've seen a yellow now. It's a hard tackle, gets ball, and that's gonna be crossed in. Brad Dildy was trying to set up underneath it, but Kirk gets to it. And a hard challenge. It looked like SMU pulled down Kirk there, but no whistle. And now SMU's trying to break on the counter. They're gonna play it forward to Petrius, and Suber's gonna be there to cover him. Petrius has a couple options coming into the box. He's one of the best assist men in the nation. But instead he gets dispossessed by the 49ers back line. Absolutely fantastic stand as SMU was threatening. They're one of the best offenses in the nation. It's hard to keep them down. They've had their opportunities. 49ers back line though, really taking this whole bend but don't break mantra fairly seriously here so far in this one. Played forward, Petrius tries to get to it. He's gonna beat Zamar Wood to it. Has two men in the box. He has crossing options, but he's gonna give it up instead. And SMU has to send it back into the midfield and reset this as we have 15 minutes left here in the first half. Dildy loses it. Dildy tries to chase it down. And that's gonna find its way all the way back into the other half as Westergrain gets to it and tries to set something up. Lacey puts a little bit of pressure and forces Westergrain to get rid of it, probably quicker than he wanted to. As Nyonjo and Zamar Wood, a little bit of a give and go there, but SMU not going away. Petrius back with it again, coming in on the run on the far side. Gives it up, and this is an opportunity for SMU. Ian Pilcher gets that one out as Petrius had a streaking all-ender there. A wonderful tandem duo that we've seen so far this season for SMU. As we watch it here again, Allender has it, tries to send it, but Ian Pilcher perfectly cleans that one up as Harvey Castro heads out, Bailey Sparks heads on over and tries to get a corner. SMU's had opportunities off the corner, but Ian Pilcher heads that one out off the far side. Throw in to come for the Mustangs. Trotting over to take that throw in, it looks like it's gonna be Nikola Georgievich, a sophomore from Austin, Texas. Georgievich this season has played in 11 games. This is his 9th start of the season and 11th in the nation in assists per game as he throws that one in perfectly. Almost creating like a corner kick type of situation. He's gonna try and cross that one into the box. A little bit of a back header action, but not even a threat as Owen Zarnik tries to throw that one on net, but way off target. And Axel Sigurdarsson comes in for the 49ers as he checks in for Jonathan Nyonjo. As SMU continues this high pressure off the goal kick, and Luke Johnson gets to it, but that pressure is swarming for SMU. Charlotte has to find another opportunity to get on the counters. SMU's really selling out, but that's an offsides all day, every day, as Bailey Sparks was just a step too far. Nikola Georgievich, just a step offsides. Sean Suber to take the free kick here for the 49ers. A little bit of give and go action here between Lacey. He's on the outside, on the far side, has a couple options if he wants to cross it in. He takes his defender one-on-one on. SMU tries to clear it out of the box, but they're struggling just a little bit. Wood has the ball. Plays it over, and that's gonna be taken. Oh, almost a fantastic save by Karsgarin. As Callum Watts tried to find the upper 90.
One-two pitch, Cunningham ropes it into left center field, off the wall. That's gonna score Spencer Nolan. 2-2 pitch, off the end of Shanuel's bat. And that's going to get down right in front of Jackson. They're going to send Albert home. So an RB enough for a sacrifice. But Stallman is called safe. 2-0 pitch misses, so moves the count to 3-0. Hudipol has yet to walk a batter tonight. First time he's found himself in a 3-0 count as well. 2-2 pitch, 2 outs. Stallman laces it into left field. It's going to get down. One hops off of the wall. Sebahar is sending Cunningham home, and he is going to get there with ease. Welcome back into Robert and Miriam Hayes Stadium on the campus of Charlotte. Looking at the FAU bullpen. Not a lot of action right now as their offense is up, but may see some action there. Josie has allowed the 6 runs already on 8 hits. Jake Cunningham absolutely turned on one and sent a ball 425 feet over the trees in left field. But FAU now, Pendleton will lead things off for the Owls. Armando Albert and Jackson Ross due up in this inning as well. See if they can get anything going to cut into this lead. It took them 7 innings to push a run across yesterday. They didn't get their first run until the top of the 8th. They were able to push 2 runs across then and got their game-winning run in the top of the 9th. As Pendleton swings at the first pitch, right to Dragum, who makes the throw over to Nolan with ease. And now Cameron Hansen has thrown 6 first-pitch strikes to the first 9 batters he's faced. Wyatt Hudipol did the same exact thing yesterday. 6 of the first 9 saw a first pitch strike, and it's been kind of the MO of this 49ers pitching staff. It's been to get on batters early, put the pressure on them, essentially go on the offensive, when you're on the defensive side. Pitch comes in, it's gonna one hop its way in. And that mindset's big reason why they are third in Conference USA with 173 strikeouts coming into this weekend. They now have 188 after they struck out FAU 15 times yesterday. 64 strikeouts looking, which is the most in conference. '49ers are averaging about 10 strikeouts a game. They're on pace for their third straight season with 500 or more strikeouts. Albert works it to a 3-1 count, watches it go by for ball 4. So FAU, for the third straight inning, gets a runner on. Jackson Ross will dig in. The senior third baseman, 2 for 4 last night with a double. And this top of the lineup for FAU all season has been extremely dangerous. Ross batting .335 this year. Conference USA play, that goes all the way up to .345. He is second on the team in batting average. He has a .417 on base. Hanson's got to be aware of Armando Albert over there at first base. He is 7 of 8 this season on stolen bases. As that comes right inside, catching the zone for strike 1. Ross, back in the first inning, flew out to left field. As that's a major league hack there from Ross as he makes no contact. He goes down 1-2 in the count. Runner goes. The pitch is a little too far outside for Hobson to be able to make the throw down. So Armando Albert will get his 8th stolen base on the season, and FAU has a runner in scoring position, the first time they've had a runner in scoring position all game. Last night, FAU went 1 for 11 with runners in scoring position. 2-2 pitch right past Stallman. They're going to put up the stop sign for Albert there as Blake Jackson gets the ball in quickly. And so with 1 out, FAU has runners on first and third. And for the first time today, they are threatening to cut into this 49ers lead. Push that right in the hole between Stallman and Dragum. But Jackson able to get to it quick enough to hold the speedy Albert there at third. That will bring up Shanuel. Shanuel had a single last inning, and he is going to put that one into the mitt of Austin Knight, who from his butt throws that to Nolan at first. What a play by the 49ers second baseman. Sitting down, Austin Knight is able to make that throw to Spencer Nolan. Thought that one had made it through the hole there, but Knight had other ideas. That does score Albert, so FAU gets a run across, and Goldstein swings at the first pitch he sees. Goldstein this season, he's batting .328 with 2 outs. A 1 pitch. Hanson gets the swing. Gets up in the count 0-2. Shanuel, though, grounds out, but he does what he needs to do. Gets the RBI. Advances the runner. Now on to Goldstein if he can keep this inning going. 0-2 pitch, 2 outs. Hit hard into right field, and that's gonna be gone. A 2-run shot for FAU, and they get a few more runs back. That's Goldstein's 10th home run of the season as he pushes that one 345 feet over the right field wall. That will bring up John Schroeder. He swings at the first pitch he sees. He's gonna push it right by for strike 1. Goldstein's 46th and 7th RBI of the season. Now the second FAU Owl to hit double digits with home runs. 1-1 pitch, 2 outs. Can't find the zone. So FAU answers the 6 runs Charlotte put up across the first and second inning with a 3 spot here in the top of the third as they look to keep it going. Will be interesting to see what FAU does pitching-wise, because the 49ers 6 runs, 8 hits off of Josie already. Ball is looking like a beach ball right now for the 49ers against Josie. So we have our 3rd full count of the day for FAU. Previous 2 ended in a single and a strikeout. Pitch comes in. That is going to be flared into left field. Blake Jackson's going to have to run it all the way down in the corner, and Schroeder has an easy stand-up double to keep this inning going for the Owls. And after Armando Albert got on first with the walk, Jackson Ross singled. Shanuel brought home the run after he grounded out to second. Goldstein homered, and now Schroeder is keeping it going. And it looks like Hansen's hand, his throwing hand, may be hurt as he is bleeding. Not sure how Hansen injured his hand, how it's bleeding there. His pinky looks like he can't necessarily bring it down as well. Maybe it's because of the scar there. Paxton Thompson just headed down. Paxton Thompson just headed down to the 49ers bullpen to start warming up if Cameron Hansen can't continue. Not sure how he got that cut on his hand. As a few pitchers are up and getting loose for Charlotte. As Coach Robert Woodard is talking with Hansen, assessing if he can continue. He's bleeding, it looks like, from the top of his knuckle. So Hansen's going to come and try a few throws, see if he can continue going. .86 on that warm-up throw. It looks like it stopped bleeding for the time being. So Hansen now will face off against Mitchell Hardigan. There's a runner in scoring position. Hansen just needs one out to get out of this inning. But FAU has been putting the pressure on ever since Shanuel grounded out into the second out. 89-mile-an-hour pitch finds its way across the plate for strike one. That pitch didn't look like it was impacted too much by that cut. That one's going to one hop, and Caden Hobson will get to it in time to hold Schroeder there at second. Hardigan this season batting .277 with runners in scoring position. FAU 2 for 3 today with an RBI opportunity. 1-1 pitch, 2 outs. They get a 1-2 count with 2 outs. Schroeder doubled down the left field line with a 3-2 count. Goldstein got his home run out of an 0-2 count. Jackson Ross had his single with a 2-2 count. Hansen's gotten them where he wants them. He's gotten the 2 strikes. He's been 1 away from getting out of this inning. But opponents are batting .229 against Cameron Hansen this season when there's 2 outs up on the board. 1-2 pitch, 2 outs. It's tipped back. Hobson can't hold on to it. Hansen, one of the best whips in all of Conference USA, one of the best whips in the entire country. He has a 3.68 ERA, which is near the top of the 49ers' entire staff. As that pitch misses a little bit outside. So we have a 2-2 count, 2 outs. That is hit hard right to Stallman at third. He'll make the throw across the diamond for out number 3. But FAU gets 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, 1 runner. Bottom of the 3rd inning, Caden Hobson, Will Butcher, Spencer Nolan due up for Charlotte. Welcome back into Robert and Miriam Hayes Stadium. We talked about it in the top of the inning, what FAU was going to do with their pitching situation. They've elected to go with the freshman right-hander from Palm City, Florida, Tyler Murphy. Tyler Murphy will come in. He has a 4.56 ERA this season, over 23 2/3 innings pitched. He has struck out 26, walked 13, and he's allowed just 12 earned so far this season. But his last 2 outings have been a little shaky. Against Miami on April 25th, he could not get an out, and he allowed 3 earned. and last Sunday against FIU allowed 1 earned and 3 hits as well. Josie's day is done, throwing 2 innings, allowing 6 earned, allowing 8 hits, striking out 3 and walking 1. He threw 47 pitches, 29 of which were strikes. Tyler Murphy will face off against Caden Hobson, Will Butcher, and Spencer Nolan to begin his outing. Hobson swings at the first pitch. Tyler Murphy throws him. 49ers have been swinging at a lot of first pitches. FAU's coming after him with those first pitch strikes, so 49ers bats are trying to take advantage of it as Hobson just hits that one into shallow left. Another leadoff man on for the 49ers. 49ers in the leadoff spot today, 2 for 3. Yesterday they were 6 of 9. Butcher swings at the first pitch. Will Butcher had a single in the first inning, as he gets a hold of that one into left field. Goodbye, a Will Butcher bomb. 2-run blast for the 49ers designated hitter. And a perfect answer here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. 49ers take an 8-3 lead. Will Butcher saw what Jake Cunningham did. Cunningham put a 425-foot home run over the left field wall. Will Butcher comes with a 424-foot home run, essentially in the same exact spot, a 107-mile-an-hour exit velocity. The junior from Arden, North Carolina, got every single ounce of that ball. Spencer Nolan is going to dig in now, seeing if he can keep things going for the 49ers, who have had their way against FAU so far. 8 runs, 10 hits. The 49ers have been able to get a majority of their hits with runners on. 7 of their 10 have come with runners on. 3 of their 10 have come with runners in scoring position. 2-0 pitch. Nolan takes a healthy swing at that one, misses, so it makes it a 2-1 count. The freshman from Wilmington, North Carolina, is batting 180 this season with a 339 on base. He's going to put that one right over the glove of Adams, and it is going to be a play at second, but he'll get in there in time. Spencer Nolan with his 2nd double of the 2023 season. Charlotte's 6th extra base hit of the game. This is coming after last night's game where they did not register a single extra base hit. So we're back to the top of the order. Inning number 3, plate appearance number 3 for Blake Jackson, as he, like the rest of his teammates, swinging at that first pitch. Danny Treehee up in FAU's bullpen right now, warming up. Treehee, a junior right-hander. Oh-2 pitch. Tyler Murphy, his pitch doesn't get held on by Pendleton. They're going to discuss it. Blake Jackson going to stay in the batter's box. I think Pendleton is arguing that he held it long enough, or maybe that Jackson's bat hit his glove. Umpires today, Dave Martinez at home, Trevor Hinson, the first base umpire, and David Pritchett, the third base umpire today for this Conference USA clash. Both of these teams vying for a top 4 spot come Conference USA tournament time. FAU currently 11-11 in conference play. After that discussion, gonna have Blake Jackson have another pitch here. He is down 0-2 in the count. Runner in scoring position for Blake Jackson. 0-2 pitch. Tries to apply the tag, but instead will just throw it down to Shanuel at first. And Murphy gets the first strikeout of the day for FAU. Charlotte currently 3rd in Conference USA with a 12-9 record. These are two teams that were picked to finish 3rd and 4th in the preseason coaches poll. FAU picked to finish 3rd. As that pitch comes across, called strike 1. FAU picked to finish 3rd in the preseason poll. They received 74 points. 49ers picked to finish 4th with 70 points, but the 49ers did pick up a first place vote in the preseason. Two-one pitch into Jake Cunningham, who hits that one into center field. Rich will track it back at the warning track right in front of the wall. Makes the grab, but Spencer Nolan will happily take 3rd as Jake Cunningham pushed that one just about 394 feet. The wall there in center field is about 395 feet. Now Cam Fisher had a single in the first, got on base in the second with a hit by pitch. Seeing what he can do here. 49ers slugger has 21 home runs this season, 39 in his career. Swings hard through that one. Last weekend, Cam Fisher had 2 home runs, 3 RBIs against Western Kentucky. To go along with those high home run numbers, the high slugging percentage at .795, he's an on-base percentage at .510, which is 2nd best in conference. Ever since he caught fire in beginning of March, it seems like pitchers have just been kind of dancing around the zone. They don't want to give him anything really in the zone that he can turn on. He has pushed 21 balls across the fence. .54 hits this season, nearly half have been those home runs. Has 7 doubles to go along with it. 3-1 pitch. Gets hit hard into right field, but goes about 4 miles high into the sky. And that will end the inning as it finds its way into Schroeder's glove. We'll head to the 4th inning. 49ers 2 runs on 3 hits.